Let me start off by addressing the part that a lot of traders make mistakes on, which is drawing support and resistance lines correctly. In order to draw support and resistance line correctly, you need to know exactly what caused support and resistance in the first place. Let me explain. On any chart, notice these turning points. These are caused by buyers or sellers depending which direction the trend is going. Here's why. Big players buy or sell big quantities in these turning point areas because they believe that this is a good price for whatever fundamental reasons. So now what happens is that when big players buy or sell in big quantities, the price quickly jumps or runs away. The reason for the price to run away is because there is less players selling currency units to these buyers. So because of that price jump, some of their orders don't get filled. For example, picture that in this area there are big buyers with $100 billion to buy with. So when they place a trade, not all that $100 billion is going to get filled. Maybe only $50 billion will get filled in that price area, and the price jumps and they have the remaining 50 billion worth of orders open. Those orders that didn't get filled remain opened until the price comes back to the same area again. That $50 billion worth of orders remaining is what causes a strong support and resistance in that price area should the price come back to the same area. With this information in mind, it becomes a lot easier to now draw support and resistance lines because your line is going to be exactly in these price areas where the bigger player has about 50 billion worth of orders open, like so. Now the biggest question is, how do you know which support and resistance line has a higher probability of working out? Let me explain. Bigger players don't trade small time frames. They trade bigger time frames like 4 hours, daily, weekly and monthly. So basically, if you draw a support and resistance line in time frames such as 15 minutes, 1 hour or any smaller time frame for that matter, chances are that big players don't see what you see in those smaller time frames. So if big players don't see your support and resistance lines, then the chances of your trade playing out are very low. So basically your support and resistance line should appear on both your smaller time frame and the bigger time frame, at least on a 4-hour time frame, like so that bigger players see exactly what you see on your smaller time frame. For example, suppose you see this nice support and resistance in a 1-hour time frame like this, then you should also see the same support and resistance on 4-hour and daily time frames like this. A lot of traders place their trades incorrectly when trading support and resistance. Let me show you the correct way. After you have drawn your support and resistance line correctly as per the lessons above, and now the price is coming back to your support and resistance line, then few things you need to pay attention to as the price comes down to your support and resistance line. The first thing is that the price should come to your support and resistance line struggling compared to the jump or the runaway that was caused by bigger players. And the second thing is that the price should show signs of wanting to jump off again as it gets to the same price area. I like to use volume indicator to confirm these price moves caused by big players. You can also confirm it by candlesticks or by checking if trend rules for that smaller pullback are being violated. And the best way to do that is to go to a smaller time frame so that you can see the smaller trend clearly. Then place the trade. Please like and subscribe.